I told Lisa about, because I see Lisa a lot.
Sure.
And this is really special. And so I wrote Bill a letter as I approached my 75th birthday. And you know, you spend a lot of time saying, oh, I wish I had done this, I wish I had done that. So I wrote Bill a letter. And I mailed it to him because I didn't want him just to get it on email. And this is what it says. I'll give you this too.
Thank you.
As I approach my 75th birthday, I'd like to thank you for being in my life. You have been a significant influence in my life and a great model for me. As I travel through life as a young man, as a coach, teacher, and parent, you have been an inspiration. I feel your influence is carried over in my life, and your legacy lives on in all those that I have encountered. I think in some small way, your influence lives on and will live forever. I am eternally grateful for you, for all you have done for me, and with deep appreciation and love, Lou. So that's that. Part of the story is this. He calls me on the phone, which I knew he would do if I didn't send it in an email. And his first words are, I answered the phone and says, I think I just got a love letter. So, but it means a lot to me. Because I know he meant it, but it was all going to be tongue-in-cheek. And that's who he was.
He told me that story.
Did he?
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, Louis. He wrote me a love letter not long ago, and he talked about you a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think of the world because I was there for 2 years and never saw the field. And then another man who I wrote a letter like this to was Ernie Fritz.
Oh.
Because when Ernie came, I fit into what he did, and I got to play. And I got to be an all-conference player and all that stuff. And so, as an example of Bill and Ernie and how they got along, I think one of the days when I was early on, Ernie came into the, up to Bill, he ran up to Bill, I was told this, he says, where is Louis? And Ernie says, he's there, you just can't see him. Which was true, because I was very small, size-wise, and you can relate. And of course, I'm smaller now as I've gotten older. That's what it was, and then it just grew on. I don't know if you remember, I took care of you kids sometimes. You know, and
you, Freddie Mariani,
right.
Gosh, you were pulled into duty.
Right, and the other, and I spent.
Yeah, babysitting.
Well, they were older than babysitters, but I don't think they trusted them at home anymore.
Can't imagine.
For good reason.
Yeah. And the other one was, which I haven't heard anyone talk about. He was legendary for driving about 100 miles an hour behind the school to get to practice and outrunning cops. You know that, right?
No. He was a driver's ed teacher. We thought he obeyed the law.
But you've heard that before?
No, this is the first time. This is why we're doing the exercise. Thank you very much. No, that was. He had all kinds of, criticisms for driving when we did.
Well, and I know he was responsible for it. He might have been something happened. He had to get to practice or something, and his car was just out of.
I didn't know any of our cars could go 100 miles.
Well, whatever it was.
They were not the greatest.
And then I've written a couple other things. Well, I went to him when I went to him after 2 years of there. I never really seen him in the field. And Bill was that was just before he got named head coach. Bill was the defensive guy. I went up to him, and I said, I was a guy that was in the depth chart, you get first, second, third, or whatever. I would be second, but if someone got hurt, I would still be second, and someone would be placed up ahead of me. And I went to Bill and I said, what do I got to do? He says, well, you're pretty short. And I said, what do you want me to do about that? And that was the end of it. But I mean, that was just how it was. But what to me is remarkable about that is I never got mad at him. You know, it was, I couldn't be closer to anyone than really, and I did spend time out at Lake Michigan. As I said, not doing work, we would stay overnight or something. You know, it was always close. And, you know, your mom was, Diane was, I had 2 kids who were at St. Joe's, and Bill kind of looked out after them and Diane. So, yeah, it's
And where are they now? Are they in?
oh, my daughter is in Chicago, and my son lives back in Detroit, and another daughter. The other daughter, the other thing with your picture at Yale, I have a daughter graduate from Yale, so that struck me. And so, but Bill and Diane and Joe, I mean, it's been a love story, really, as far as I'm concerned.
Louis, thank you. That's perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for.